You said President-elect Biden is charging ahead, promising a bold new strategy to fight the virus, but warning of a dark winter. Mary Bruce has the latest. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Michael. Well, the president-elect is eager to show that he's ready to roll up his sleeves and navigate this crisis. He is urging Americans to put their political differences aside, to come together to tackle this common enemy and beat this pandemic. As the U.S. passes 10 million COVID cases, Joe Biden is welcoming the vaccine breakthrough, but warning there's still more work to be done.
The challenge before us right now is still immense and growing. There's a need for bold action to fight this pandemic. We're still facing a very dark winter.
After the president spent months downplaying masks, Biden is now trying to reset the conversation.
I want to be very clear. The goal of mask wearing is not to make your life less comfortable. It's to give something back to all of us, a normal life.
Urging Americans to come together and do their part.
We can save tens of thousands of lives if everyone would just wear a mask for the next few months. Not Democrat or Republican lives, American lives.
With 71 days until he's sworn in, Biden is forging ahead, announcing his own coronavirus task force and being briefed. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who sits on President Trump's task force, praising the group as admired colleagues. The nation's top infectious disease expert says he plans to stay on the job, too.
I have no intention of leaving. I've been doing it under 6 presidents. It's an important job, and my goal is to serve the American public, no matter what the administration is.
The White House Monday with its own coronavirus briefing, led by Vice President Mike Pence, their first meeting in nearly 3 weeks. This morning, the Trump administration is yet again the center of a COVID outbreak. Housing Secretary Ben Carson, a doctor and member of the president's COVID panel, and David Bossie, who's leading the president's election legal team, among at least 9 people in Trump's circle to be diagnosed in recent days. The president himself largely out of sight since Biden's victory speech, still refusing to concede. But Biden is already looking ahead to the hard challenge of uniting the country.
We can get this virus under control, I promise you. We can rebuild our economy back better than it was before. We can address race-based disparities that damage our country. It's in our power. So let's wear a mask. Let's get to work.
Now, while the Biden team is pushing ahead, there are very real hurdles to this transition if the Trump administration refuses to acknowledge that Biden is the winner. The General Services Administration has to officially recognize that Biden won in order to free up critical resources for this transition, like funding, access to classified information, and secured facilities. The Biden team is urging them to act swiftly and warning if they don't, they may take legal action. George.
Okay, Mary, thanks.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.